Would the version of me that is already with her or already with him be bothered at all right now about the situation? The answer would be no. You're gonna find that. That is exactly what you need in order to shift, to be with the person, to embody the state. You're gonna go from really caring and wanting to see movement back to the space that you know how amazing you are. So you're not gonna be bothered by what they're doing. You're gonna place yourself back on the pedestal. Guess what's gonna happen? They are going to reach out. It's going to happen for you. The dua is gonna appear. Because remember that when you're focused on movement outside of you, you're trying to control the outcome. Salam and welcome back everyone to my channel. I am happy to have you guys all back with me here today. I want to thank all of those who are being patient with me. I did take a couple sessions a couple days ago, but as of now, work has been really busy, so I won't be taking any more coaching sessions for the next week. And I'm hoping to resume in about a week and a half. I will still record a video here, so I won't be abandoning you guys. I'm here. I'm recording the video today, even with all the things that I have going on. So here I am. I've been noticing that some of us are actually doing the work in order to make something happen or get something, or in order to receive something that we want, in order to receive our dua. I don't want you guys to underestimate the power of your dua, as dua has the ability to change destiny, as we all know. But when you guys are asking for something and you're being focused on what you want, living in, a little bit of imagination, meaning that you're living in your dua, in your wish fulfilled from your dua, you start looking at your outside world, and when you guys don't see changes or things happening around you, you start to take control. You want to take control. You have the urge to reach out. You have the urge to make something happen before you have any of the feelings to act upon them, meaning that it's not your intuition guiding you, it's your mind going into fear or wanting to play with the timeline. And as we mentioned, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is responsible for the timing of your dua and also how it's going to play out. And so you reach out to me telling me that you made a mistake, or you acted upon something, or you screwed it all up. Something is not how you want it to be. You fear that your dua is not going to come to life. I tell you that there is no mistakes. It's all experiences, new things that we're going through, new things that you're learning, lessons that you're gaining. You didn't ruin your dua. You can't ruin your dua. You can't ruin what is for you, what is meant for you. And if it's in your heart, then it's meant for you. Whether you're going to get it or not is up to how you're feeling and how you're acting. So when I tell you live in your imagination, live in the dua, live from the dua, the more you're embodying your dua, the more your actions are gonna match the frequency of having your dua. The more you're gonna act from the state of your wish fulfilled, the state of your dua already being revealed. In the past, when I had some du'as, I did act upon the du'a myself. I did reach out, for example, at times. I did do a lot of different things. I wouldn't call them mistakes though. And my du'a still came to life. I don't want you guys to fear. I just want to let you know that reaching out when it's not time and doing things in our way without allowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to orchestrate things for us is going to have you be in the energy of lack, the energy of scarcity, the mindset of I don't have this, I want to have it. So you're going to start chasing, you're going to start repelling things from you. Things are going to start drifting away from you. That's just how it is. You tell me, well, what do I do now? I made a mistake, or I did this thing that I'm not supposed to do, or I rushed a little bit. I felt anxious. I tell you to return back to the state of the acting from the dua, being in the dua. There is no mistake that you can make. There is no work that is lost. Everything is still there. You just need to shift back to that place. The place where your dua already came to life. The reason you often feel separation from the dua that you want is because you are worshipping the dua. You're putting your dua on a pedestal. You're thinking that it's more important than you. Because before your dua comes to life, you're in such peace, you're in such a state where it doesn't really matter if it happens or not, because you're already so happy and so fulfilled without the dua. When it happens, it's gonna be so natural, so normal, nothing out of the ordinary. So instead of worshiping what hasn't appeared yet, I want you to rest in what already is. Enjoy the moment. Do the things that you're interested in doing. Make every second, every moment count. Quieting your mind, doing tafakkur, doing muraqabah is very important, and it's gonna help you on your path if you're overthinking, or if overthinking is causing you to be anxious. Just take deep breaths and be in the moment. Return to the present moment, because the only thing that is making you anxious is thinking about the future or worrying about what is going to happen. And so muraqabah is going to help you catch those thoughts or those worries and return back to the present moment. Because if every single day you're waking up with those feelings of guilt, fear, shame, anxiety, worry, those feelings, those emotions are holding you back. And the best remedy for those emotions, as we mentioned, that are on a very low level on the emotional chart, is doing istighfar, asking for forgiveness, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness, which is on the very top of the emotional chart. So make sure you're frequently asking yourself, why am I doing the work? Why am I working on my self-concept? Is it for me? Because my dua already happened. My dua is already here. I'm only embodying it. There is nothing I need to do in order to bring my dua to life. It doesn't matter how impossible it looks, how far gone it seems, what they did, what they said, what you did, what you said, any circumstances, any event that you think is in the way. Allah is bigger than any circumstance. None of what you're seeing is permanent, and it could change in this moment, right now as we are speaking. So just note that you're not doing the work to get it. It is already within you. The work is to help you embody it, be in it, feel as if it already happened. So natural, so normal, as if it already came to life. And that is when it's going to appear in your 3D reality. You do the work, time passes by. You're fearing that it's gonna take long. Well, let me tell you that what you see in front of you is still a reflection of your old thoughts and beliefs. It takes time to show up sometimes. So you're just aligning with what is within you. Get out of the mindset that it's something outside of you that you're trying to get, because you're in the state of lack when you do that. And you can't have it in that way. And here is a major sign that your dua is coming to life. You're going to be with your specific person that you're wanting, or in that job that you're dreaming of, or in that healthy body that you're desiring, is that you don't care. You no longer care. What do I mean by that? Does it mean that I'm detaching, I'm letting go, I'm just not feeling it anymore? No, you need the feelings, you need the emotions, you need the positive thoughts about the situation or about the person. You can't leave with a disappointed mindset or a sad heart. and have your Duaa come to life. What I mean when I say that is that you don't care if the person shows up or not. You don't care if they message you or call you. You no longer care about what they are thinking or what they are feeling, what they are doing. You let go of all of that. You let go of the lab tests. You let go of the person that is saying you can't have that job. You let go of all of the circumstances that you're believing that are in your way of your Duaa happening. You genuinely don't care. Especially when you're talking about a specific person. Why? Because you're totally and utterly obsessed with yourself. You're obsessed with your life. Your focus is on yourself. You're loving every single moment of your life, and you're too busy to even care. You know what happens when that happens? When you're so busy in your life and when you no longer care, that's when everything changes. That's when everything shifts, and you could say the tables turn if you are in that place that you're telling me that you're in, where you're begging or you're chasing or you're reaching out. Knock that off. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. How do I just stop doing that? By getting a life. Have a full life outside of the person that you're pursuing. They're gonna start asking you to be with them. They're gonna start asking you to marry them. Your Duaa is gonna start chasing you. And ask yourself, would the version of me that is already with her or already with him be bothered at all right now about the situation? The answer would be no. You're gonna find that. That is exactly what you need in order to shift, to be with the person, to embody the state. You're gonna go from really caring and wanting to see movement back to the space that you know how amazing you are. So you're not gonna be bothered by what they're doing. You're gonna place yourself back on the pedestal. Guess what's gonna happen? They are going to reach out. It's going to happen for you. The Duaa is gonna appear. Because remember that when you're focused on movement outside of you, you're trying to control the outcome. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.